Hello everyone, welcome back to Java Lab series. I am Dr. Sudharani, professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. First open terminal and in here type gedit and then followed by the name of the program. So an editor will be opening for you, and in the editor we will type in the program. Okay, so this is the program that I have typed. So let us see the program one after the other. So at the top of the program, we are importing the necessary Java SQL classes, which is connection class, driver manager class, prepared statement, and SQL exception. Connection helps to create and manage the database connection. Driver manager helps to get the database connection using the provided credentials, and then prepared statement will allow us to safely execute SQL queries with placeholders, and then SQL exception is for handling any errors that may occur while interacting with the database. So in the main method, we first define the connection details. The URL specifies the host, port, and the service name of the Oracle database we are connecting to. In this case, it's jdbc oracle thin and the IP address, and then followed by the port 1521, and then svecw, which is the SID. The username and the password are set, and then we have given the username and password. Next, we define our SQL query for inserting the data. So string insert query is equal to insert into students, ID, name, age, values, and so on. Here the question marks act as placeholders, which will be safely filled in later using the prepared statement to avoid SQL injection attacks. The connection and the prepared statement are created inside a try with resources block. This ensures that both the connection and the statement are automatically closed after execution, even if an exception occurs. Inside the block, we first check if the connection is successful by verifying if the connection object is not null. If connected, we print connected to Oracle database successfully. This confirms that we are now ready to interact with the database. The next step is setting the values for the placeholders using the prepared statement object, which is like pstmt dot set int 1,101. This sets the first placeholder to student's ID, and the second placeholder is set to student name, and the third placeholder is set to the age of the student. Using the prepared statement helps avoid SQL injection and makes the code cleaner and safer. After setting the values, we call execute update on the prepared statement object. This method executes the insert query and returns the number of rows affected by the operation. Here the operation is insert operation. If the number of rows inserted is greater than 0, it means the operation was successful and we print a new student was inserted successfully. Otherwise, we print no record inserted, which indicates that something went wrong. If any exception occurs during this process, such as connection issues or wrong data format, the code jumps to the catch block. We are catching two types of exceptions: SQL exception, which handles database related errors, and any other runtime errors during execution. The error message and error code are printed to help us debug the issue. So once the program is written, so I'm saving the program and I'm quitting the editor. So I compiled the program using JavaC and there are no errors. So once I made sure that there are no errors, now I have opened Oracle database. So this is the Oracle database. So in the Oracle database, once the Oracle database opens, I am making connection, using my username and password. So make connections. So using your credentials, you need to make the connection. Once the connection is successful, so we are creating a table using create table student. So this is an SQL query, and we'll be giving what are the fields that we require. We require ID, we require name, and we require age. So ID is a number, and we are specifying the number of digits, 5 digits in the number. Then we are having a name is varchar2, which is like string. So we are saying we need some 20 or 30 characters for the name. And then we are talking about age, so we are giving 3 digits for the age. So you can see at the bottom that the table student created. So once the table student is created, now we are good to go. I'm also showing you that select star from student. Once I type in this command, it will show what data is there in the student table. So there is no data in the student table, so you can see that the table is empty. You can only see the fields, there is no data below. Okay, right. So now that we made sure that the table is created in the database, we'll try to insert using the Java program. So using the Java application launcher, Java, so we are saying Java and jdbc insert. So you can see connected to Oracle database successfully, a new student is inserted into the student table. So the data is successfully inserted. To know whether the data is inserted in the database, we'll once again go back to Oracle and use the same command, which is select star from student. So this time you should be seeing the row that has been inserted through the Java program. So you can see that the data has been inserted. So you can see 101 Sudha and age 25, all this is there in the table. So which means that the Java program successfully communicated with this Oracle database and inserted the data over here. So I hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you for watching.